This is the Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo Butter 23, no, sneaker channel des. As you can see, I've got a big pile of boxes and they're all Yeezys. The top one's open, the middle one's open, the next one down's open, but the bottom one's not. Let's unbox a pair of Yeezys. As I said in the introduction, this video is all about unboxing a pair of Yeezys. This pair right here, and we'll get to that very, very quickly, but a quick couple of words I want to tell you about unboxings on this channel. As you know, the channel is very, very new. It's only a couple of months old. And to be honest, this is the first unboxing I've done since November the 16th. So it has been more than 2 months. And the last unboxing I did was outside. And I want to try and do unboxings outside more often. But these guys came in fast, unexpectedly. And I don't have time to work it out outside. So I'm going to do this one right here from the back room where I usually do my reviews. And speaking of the reviews I usually do, I'm usually slightly off center, so there's enough space up here for screenshots, but not today because I've got the real thing. And that's one of the things about the channel I really hope to manage and to grow, is to get the real thing in hands, and I've got them right here. And I'm really thrilled to bring you the unboxing of the Yeezy triple whites. However, there's a sad end to this video, so stick around to hear the saddest end to a video you've ever heard for a sneaker YouTuber. One last thing before we do actually get into these guys is that today was supposed to be the review of the Nike Air Max 720s, and if you watched yesterday's video you'll know that I was debating about whether I'd do the unboxing or do the 720s because I wasn't sure if these guys would have arrived yet, and as you can see they have arrived. So that 720 video, Nike Air Max 720 review, is going to be tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on that latest review tomorrow. But with that having been said, it's time to get into these guys. And as you can see, I've got my Gunte. If you are a follower of the butter movement, if you remember the butter movement from 2 years ago when it was in its prime, when shoe butter was stomping all over the sneaker world and all over sneaker YouTubers, and he had his boy Jimmy there unboxing with his yellow Gunte. I have white ones. I don't have yellow Gunte. I have white scissors. But if you're a follower of the butter movement, I hope this takes you back to the glory days when Jimmy was there with his pair of scissors in hand doing unboxings like never before. The most amazing unboxings ever. I've only got a pair of Yeezys and a pair of white Gunte, but let's get into this. Okay, I'm going to try and do this as fast as possible so as not to waste your time. As you can see, the Adidas tape is still in the box. I've already wasted your time by not doing this side very, very well. I'm making a mess of that. And then I'll just get across the front here. Jimmy, you are much better at this than I am, obviously. So, straight in there. There they are. The classic Yeezy 350 box. And as you know from the title of this video and what I've said already, it's the triple whites. That's unfortunate. They've got a really odd sticker on the end here covering up the actual stickers. Just give me a second while I grab one of the other boxes to see if they always have that sticker on them here in Japan. This one's got a sort of sticker there that covers it up a little bit. And the other ones, the other two don't. One of the reasons why one of the other ones, and I'll show you one of the other ones before we get going. Here's one of the other pairs of Yeezys that are in Tokyo Butter 23's house. Love these guys. These don't have a sticker on them because they came from the Philippines and they were a gift from Shoe Butter himself. Appreciate you, Shoe Butter. Miss you, man. Really wish you would drop some content sometime soon. Maybe on Tokyo Butter 23. I'm sure people would love to see it. But this guy here, that box doesn't have the sticker on it like these guys do that just arrived in the post. Now these guys are interesting because I'm going to pop a little, I don't know where I can put it actually. I don't know where I have space to put a screenshot. I'll put a screenshot of the box they came in, which tells you that the box was sent out on January 24th. Now that's important because these dropped on January 26th. So how come they were sent to us 2 days early? And the reason they were sent 2 days early is because we got an email from Adidas a few days before saying, we've reserved you a pair. That's pretty odd. And what they were doing was they were saying, we've reserved you a pair because you tried to buy these in the past and you missed out on them and we think you want them again, so there's a pair reserved for you if you want them. And of course, yes, click want them. But it's kind of strange that Adidas were saying, hey, here's some sneakers that we usually sell and sell it really fast, but we're going to offer them to you really, really easily. And that's backed up by the fact that it's now, I think it's Tuesday now, so it's 3-4 days after the Yeezy drop, and most of the and most of the watts and most of the sizes are still there. It was a full size run, even my size, 31 centimeters, 12.5 in the US. Even my size was there, but most of them are still there except my size. That's the only one that's sold out, which is really unusual for a pair of Yeezys to still be sitting there 4 days later. So it's kind of an unusual start to our story that these guys were sent to us kind of in advance, and we didn't actually have to work hard, you know, getting up in the morning and trying to get them with everybody else. So it's maybe an indication that the Yeezy hype is kind of fallen away. But with that being said, let's actually have a look at these guys. Now, I hate unboxing Yeezys because of this right here. I don't know how well that's showing up on there, but this always breaks. So what I'm going to try and do is to sort of scooge these guys up, and there you go, without breaking that part on the end there. And we'll have a look at some triple white Yeezys. Now, anyone who buys nice sneakers out there will know that feeling right there. When you first look in the box and you see what's inside. So here's a look at the triple whites. Man alive, they're gorgeous. Look at that. This is obviously the right-footed one that's covered in all the labels and stuff. So I'll put that one down and we'll have a look at the left-footed one. This doesn't have the labels on it and stuff. Wow, look at that. Okay, I'll give you a 360-degree look before we actually get into what I like and maybe what I don't like about this guy. I have a real close-up look while I'm here. I'm trying to see if that SPY 350 on the side is visible, but I don't think it is. There's a look at these guys, the outsole. All right, let's start with the insole, and hopefully it's showing up on the camera there. You can see in the insole Adidas Yeezy. That's the traditional Adidas Yeezy insole. And also up here on the back of the heel tab, the pull tab there, you've got the 3-stripe branding. Again, I'm not sure how well that'll be showing up on my iPhone, because you do know I shoot with an iPhone and it's not the greatest technology. But you should be able to see the 3-stripe branding there. And then the pull tab on the back here, which some sneakers don't have. Now, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to look. I'm going to pick up those sneakers I got from Shoe Butter and see if they have a pull tab on the back, and they do not. So you can see there that the V2, I don't know what these are, the cream stripes, the black and creams, don't have the pull tab on the back, but the latest triple whites do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another pair from down here and we can have a look at these together. These are the Butters that dropped before the winter holiday, and you can see they're almost identical in just about every way. One thing I do like about the triple whites, and I've said this before an awful lot, is that I'm really glad that they don't have a gum sole on them. I really like that when they don't have a gum sole on a shoe that doesn't match a gum sole. Of course, if a gum sole matches the shoe, yes, go for it. But you can see in the case of these Butters and these triple whites that they look really great, especially the triple whites. They really look good because the upper, the midsole, and the outsole, the outsole all work as one, and I love that about this sneaker. I love the whole completeness of this sneaker, top to bottom, upper, midsole, outsole. It really looks like one unit, and I really dig these sneakers. The big lacing system on there, everything about it, absolute banger. Man alive, I wish I had a pair. What? I'm holding a pair. Don't I have a pair? And that's the sad ending to this story. And it's a really sad ending because it's 4 times sad. It's not just 1 time sad. I've got my triple whites right here. Let me pop them on my lap and see if I've got enough space to do this. As I said already, I've got my Butters right here. So there's my second pair of Yeezys. And as we said already, that Shoe Butter sent us these bad boys 2 years ago, I think it was. So I've got those as well. And then the 4th pair of Yeezys is the blue tints. Another cracking looking shoe, a real beauty. But the problem with this 4 times over, including these triple whites that have dropped just recently and arrived in the post just recently for me, is that these are all size 8. All 4 of these sneakers here, size 8s. And that means they're not Tokyo Butter sneakers. They're Tokyo Butter 23's wife's sneakers. How depressing is that? They're not even mine. Yes, all of these guys here are actually Mrs. Butter, shall we call her? I don't know what we call my wife, Mrs. Butter, Mrs. 23. You guys can come up with a name for her. And they're all actually her size, which is really depressing. I did try and cop these guys in my size, and I did try and cop the Butters in my size, but I wasn't able to get it done. Shoe Butter sent these for my wife's birthday, and that's why they're in her size. And then the triple whites here, they did drop in my size, but if you watch the review, and I'll pop the link up somewhere, if you watch the review I did did these before they came out, and I said, no, I don't want them. I'm not getting them. And I had perfectly good reasons for that. And even getting them in hand now, I'm actually comfortable with that, for the main reason that I would make a mess of these guys within a week, actually, to be honest, and I would waste 30,000 yen, $250 by absolutely ruining a pair of sneakers. And another reason is that the Bapes are dropping in a few days. Again, I did another review of Bape, so up here, Bape somewhere, and they're dropping in a few days as well, and I want to keep my money for that. So all of these Yeezys, one, let me see if I can stack these guys up somehow. 2, 3 Shoe Butters Yeezys, love you, man. 4, all 4 of these Yeezys right here are size 8. They're my wife's sneakers. They're not mine. They do look cracking. I'm glad to bring you a Yeezy triple white unboxing. I wish I had my own pair of Yeezys, but maybe I'll just have to make do with a pair of Bape at the weekend. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. For now, it's time for Tokyo Body to check out and say thank you for watching my content today. Remember that today's video, the Nike Air Max 720s, has been bumped back tomorrow, so hit the notification bell and the subscribe button if you want to see that review. But now I have to check off and say thanks for checking in, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for checking in today, guys. I really appreciate your being here and viewing my content. Over here we have the channel subscribe button. Channel登録ぜひお願いします. Over here we have the video I recommend you watch next. こちらはおすすめです. And up here we have a link to the channel introduction video. こちらはチャンネルのプロフィールのvideoです. Check them out. Clicking on them really helps the channel.